everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing all right. Today's session, I'm going to walk you through on one of the exciting topic, which is UiPath ScreenPlay agent. Now, it's a UiPath next generation computer using agents. Trust me, this is going to be the future of the automation. Now, before we jump into theoretical and technical aspect, I want to tell you something is that this screenplay is available as a public preview. So you all can perform the experiment and see how it works for you and your organization. Now, coming back to the technical or a theoretical aspect of this automation is that uh, we have a detailed documentation as well as the UiPath forum does provide the just a second. Yeah. The UiPath forum does provide the recording as well. So I would encourage all of you to go through this and then get back here. Meanwhile, I'll explain on a high level what is this screenplay is all about. All right. In a simple term, think of it as a intelligent automation assistant that sits on your machine or in your screen. You don't have to perform the activities such as click the type into basically the UI automation activity which we have as a RPA developer. We all know, right? We have all seen this and we have all developed this. Whenever we deal with front end automation, we use activities, front end activities such as click, type into, many more. All right. So all these things you don't have to provide them. You just have to type or provide a natural language or just type it in a natural language what exactly you want to do in that particular screen. Then your agent, your screenplay agent will do all the heavy lifting for you, right? Now, why this is matters, why the need of AI agent. So whenever something brings into the table, the first and foremost question, why? So the importance of agent is a lot. The you can see in the documentation itself that what is the purpose of this and what are the features available in these agents, and again the advantages. Now the most important advantage having this agent is that I'll give an example and walk you through that. In our traditional automation, what we used to do, we used to build the entire automation, and the front end automation usually depends on the selectors. Now assume you're dealing with the third party application which is frequently bound for a changes that is happening in their UI. Now what's going to happen, your automation that you have built will face that impact, right? Basically you have to redo the entire selectors that you have did earlier and capture new selectors that is available. Sometimes worst case scenario what happens is that when we are dealing with third party application, we don't get notification on what the UI thinks that they are changing or UI elements that they are changing. Now this becomes a challenging point where you don't know when the selectors may get changed and someone has to be there to keep a close eye on your automation. If your automation is highly critical one, example it's a time bound automation and a highly critical, then managing your automation becomes a tricky. This is where your AI agent or a screenplay agent comes into play, and it plays a great role in it. Here what you with your screenplay agent, what you will do, you will just provide a prompt saying that, hey, see, I need this and this, or you need to perform this and this. Now what happens even after the third party application changes their selectors or even their front end UI, it doesn't impact for your automation at all. Your automation continue to run as it is running previously with the older UI features that it had, right? So this is one of the most important uh, advantage that the screenplay agent that can bring into the table. Now I have prepared an automation, as you can see. just to demonstrate the traditional approach with the screenplay approach. Now, in the traditional approach, even with the modern selectors, what we have is that I'll walk you through the solution that I have made or prepared as a traditional part of it. Uh, it's a Chrome application and it opens RPA sample password generator portal. It clicks on generate new password, which is basically this symbol, and then it gets the password, which is copies this password, and then it displays the password information. So that's all it does. Now, in if we say that we are going to convert this into our screenplay, how it behaves. So let's, before going into the screenplay, let me just run this automation and show the result. Now, automation has ran and it generated the output. You see, this is the password that it captured earlier. All right, now let's jump into our screenplay. So for screenplay, here is the screenplay that is available, but to get that, you should be in the UI automation of 2510 plus. All right. So make sure you're in that particular package, and if you're in old lesser version, update it and start using its features. Remember, this is in public preview. All right. Now, this is the moment that you drag and drop the screenplay. It's Let me just search for screenplay just to show you how it appears. It comes under UI automation, application, and screenplay. The moment you drag and drop, you get this container as a use application scope container. Just provide a your selector to it. All right. I will reuse because the reuse of the same thing which I have. That's okay. Now over here. So since this is a second time that I'm using, I'm not getting the prompt. I'm not getting some prompt. But if you're building a fresh new, you would end up getting a prompt saying that it's a kind of like accepting terms and condition, and you just read through the terms and condition and just accept the uh, button, and then you will end up seeing this screen. Now, what is the step we have done is that click we have to generate a new password, right? I'm just going to copy this one and paste it here. All right. Now I want to talk about the model. Now you see here you have UiPath 3 and then two of them is the out of box option. If you read through this or go through this screenplay recording of in the forum, you will understand about the details on these models. So that's why I said I do recommend you to go through this before you jump into this um, session. All right. Now, uh, I will select UiPath OpenAI GPT 4.1 mini. Now we have selected the screenplay. Now next again I'll drag and drop one more. Now here, once I have, let me go back to this. Now, once I have generated new password, I need to get the password. So to get the password, what would be the step? I'll just mention in a natural language that capture the password. And same thing, I'll choose version 4.1, and then I will show you something. Here there are properties available like type by clipboard. You can choose them. There are three options available: never, always, whenever possible. And as of now, since we just are capturing the information, we are not typing anything. We can skip this part of it. Input method same as the app and browsers. Result is what I wanted. That is password data. All right. Now we have these informations. Now the next step is that logging the data. So let's log the data. I'll just copy and paste the same thing which we have here and then paste it here. Done. Now let us run this solution and see how the automation behaves. You see, it selected generate new password and new password it is now trying to capture. Now the new password has been captured and we have the result over here. You see password. Now if you look closely, let me zoom in. I don't think I can zoom in, but I can copy this and maybe paste it in Notepad. Now I'll zoom in a bit. So this is what we were getting as an output. And if you see, this is our v- output or a variable result, and it's in a JSON format, right? So we can deserialize the JSON. So to deserialize the JSON, what we need is that deserialize JSON activity. And over here, you can pass our password data as as the one that we just got, and then J object output. Now we are not done yet. We have deserialized the data. We will reassign the value to password data. Password data. I'll open this and zoom in. Now JSON object dot. If you recall my previous session of working with JSON, I have mentioned it, right? So you can use select token of. Now I'll go back. This is the name. So that I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. And then toString. Now we got the password and let's remove the log message at the end. All right. Now let us rerun the process again and see. Let me refresh the screen. Now the run has completed. Let's see the result. Now you see the result, password generated. We got the exact value. So that's how you basically deal with the password extraction. All right. So now we have got the information of password, right? Let's try one more solution. Now we have this generate password, and then what we do, we uh, capture the password, and that's it, right? So instead of having two screenplay, let's have only one screenplay. So how do we give the task information? Generate new password. Next, say capture the password. All right. So now we have the data, or we have this placed in the only one screenplay. And then let's run the automation and see the result. Okay, let's see, go to output and see what's happening over here. And we got the output. So that's it for today. I hope the session was useful. Um, if you like this content, please do subscribe to the channel, like and share. And also, if you want me to make more videos on screenplay, do write a comment so that I understand that you are looking for this kind of content, and I'll make more of it and I'll get back to you. All right. So have a great day. Happy automation. Bye.